What's up guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be going over how you can auto dip your wheels. Now if you haven't heard of auto dip already, you're probably asking yourself like, what is it? Are they different from Plastidip? So it's the same idea. This is auto dip and my can's kind of ripped apart because I had it in warm water for like 15 minutes. Definitely helps with the spraying so it's not as blotchy. So this is auto dip. It's actually a vinyl based spray can product, whereas Plastidip is rubber based. Now I'm not a fan of Plastidip, I don't like the matte finish. I know you can get glossifier for it. I haven't had great experience with Plastidip. So I wanted to try out this new auto dip. This is going to be the gloss black. Now they have a ton of colors. They have metallic, they have liquid metallic, matte finishes, and high gloss finishes. And that's the cool thing about this product is you don't have to necessarily add glossifier to it or a gloss top coat because it's high gloss already in the can, which is pretty cool. The most important part is the setting up and the initial first couple coats. So I'm going to help you get a really good first couple coats and make sure that you prepared yourself for a successful auto dip experience. After you get all the contaminants off, like the brake dust, grime, whatever you have, what you want to do is just make sure you get all the wax, contaminants off with some, I use brake cleaner. You can use other products. I'm not saying brake cleaner is the best way to go. That's just what I use. So just get any product that will take any wax and contaminants off, because if there is wax on it, then that's how you're gonna get those fisheye, those bubbles, and it's not gonna look good, it's not gonna stick. Whatever products you wanna use, make sure the surface is clean, and then next what you're gonna wanna do is either get some note cards, and you're basically gonna mask off the entire area of the tire so you don't get any overspray on the tire itself. So now that everything is masked off, ready to go, the last step you're going to want to do before you start spraying is just put some tape over your valve stem. Now, what I recommend first doing before you start spraying is soak your cans in some warm water. I had it like up to here, just for like 10-15 minutes. It'll help get a more fine spray, and you'll see a difference if you compare the two. There's videos about it. And yeah, so what you're gonna wanna do is just have a very, very light first coat and no overlap. And there you go. That's it. That's your first coat. So now just wait like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, just let it to dry, and then you'll go on to your second coat. All right, so this next coat is gonna be 50% overlap, the second to the sixth coat, and then the last two is gonna be really heavy, 100% overlay. So yeah, let's go. Boom, that's coat two. This is on the second coat here. So not really getting any color yet. You can still see that obviously it was silver. Now here, this is on, I think it's third coat, and I've just been going really light on these coats because it is kind of cold. Want to make sure that doesn't start running. This is on probably it's fourth or fifth. Again, really light coats, so it's not close to done. I'm probably going to do like 10 to 12 coats actually. And then this is on its sixth coat. So I'm going to start going heavy on this, but still I'm going to do probably another 4 to 6 coats. Now usually you would do about 8 coats, 8 to 10. I'm probably going to do at least 10, maybe even 14, just because I'm going so light. This actually looks kind of cool. It's like a burnt copper. I dig it. But we're not going for burnt copper right now, we're going for gloss black. One thing to note is that if you wanted to do like copper, you would need to get gloss black base or an Arctic white base. It varies, but just keep that in mind. You don't want to just get one of the colors that you need a base for. You don't put the base on because it's not going to come out the same. I might have to go copper after this. You need a gloss black base coat anyway, but I kind of like this actually. But we want a black coat. Now this is on its maybe fourth or fifth, and we're having a little issues right here. Hopefully you can see that. Right there is some bubbling, so I might have to go over that again. I'm gonna see if it can start sticking, but if not, I'm gonna have to take that off, just wipe it off, and then start over in that little area. Hopefully it's not gonna be too noticeable if I have to start over, but other than that, I mean, the wheel looks great so far. Coat number 3, or 4, I lost count. Okay, so after about like 2 hours of just going inside, cooking food, coming back out here, doing another coat, etc., just like waiting 10 to 15 minutes in between coats. Let's see, this one is all done over here. Looks really solid. Also, I apologize for my disgusting garage. I cleaned it out like 2 months ago, and I leave for college, and that's what happens. So it's gonna be clean, don't worry. This is officially done. I think this is pretty much all dry. Why is there a piece of hair? Get that off. It looks wet, but it's actually dry. So that one's all done. After the all dried, I put it back in my car. I'm obviously gonna put some tire shine around it, and it's gonna look really good. This one I'm gonna do one more coat. This one I'll do one more coat. This one I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 more coats, just because this was the last one, and I mean, those ones have like 3 coats ahead of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And one thing to note, if you're actually doing the stock Mazda 3 rims, kind of like how it has these Ys, you're definitely gonna want to spray in here. This is what it's gonna look like when it's dry. I mean, high gloss, that's what they market themselves as, high gloss right out of the can. Remember, really light coats, guys. I can't stress that enough, especially if you're doing it in cold climate. I'm in Maine, it's about 45 degrees right now. Warm up your cans in some warm water for like 10 to 15 minutes, and because they got cold in between coats, I put it back in the water just to warm it back up, and it just made a world of a difference. I'm working on getting the center caps done. However, they're not really wanting to let the paint stick in some spaces, like right here. Because I have chrome lug nuts, I wanted to plasti dip the center caps and then take off the actual Mazda emblem, so keep that looking like silver, chrome, shiny. So that's going to be the goal. All right, guys, I know that's been a lot to say, but I'll give you an update in maybe like a week of how they hold up and if the gloss is still there. But so far, so good. I'm pretty excited to see how they turn out in like a week from now. So thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please be sure to subscribe for more content just like this. Smash that like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Ah, it's you. I was expecting like maybe there was like an eagle taking a cat, but that cat was just chilling. So I don't know what this issue was. Just sounds weird. I should just make like a blooper scene because there's just so much that's just interrupting this video right now. My sister's home. Another thing that's interrupting this video. Oh, there's my cat. Warm up your cans in some warm water.